Today we'll be doing a full review on the Pathfinder Generation 3 cooking kit. Let's begin. On the right we have a stainless steel 1 litre Pathfinder bottle. A really good thing about this is that you can boil this, as you can see I've already tried, and don't do the same mistake I did and underestimate how long this will stay hot for. This could stay hot for hours depending on what the weather is before you can drink this without burning your tongue. So yeah, just be careful with that. And also this can keep you warm at night. All you need to do is first you boil the water and then you wrap this around in a towel or a jumper or something, and then you just snuggle up to it at night and it will keep you warm for the colder conditions. A plus side to having a round stainless steel bottle is that this can fit on any stove really for a quick boiling, whereas a canteen cannot. I've tried. It just falls. Next we have the stove stand. This has so many uses. I've used this a lot. You can just chuck that straight in the fire, grab your cup, cook whatever you're cooking. Or you can use an alcohol stove, just chuck that underneath there and same thing, put that on there, cook whatever you're cooking. And lastly, you have your stainless steel nesting cup. Now this has got to be my most favorite piece of equipment out of all of my camping gear. So here we've got a lid. Now, what makes this really cool, in my opinion, is that it has those 2 slits. So if you're boiling water and you want to make it quick, you can still hang it on just like that. Amazing. The capacity for this cup is 700 milliliters, as you can see here. What I really also like about this cup is that it has these number stamps here, so you know how much water is going in, how much you need, because you can kind of just eyeball it with those 3 numbers. 250 would just be half of that, 400 would just be a couple of centimeters on the bottom, and then here you go. So I used to think that this could only feed 1 person, but after going to Wilson's prom and that 1 serving of rice only stopped about up to here, now I know that it could, so this can feed 2 people. This could fit absolutely easily, and then it would feed me and whoever I was sharing with. And also don't do the same mistake I did. When I took this off the fire, of course this part wasn't hot, but this part was hot, and then it touched my skin like that, and I darn near dropped all of my fried rice because it was just so hot. Yeah, it was really sad. But anyways, you learn from your mistakes, and just a pre-warning. You've got a stainless steel Pathfinder spork, and it's got a serrated edge near the fork end, which it's pretty decent. You know, I've cut bread with it. I have been able to, you know, slice chicken with it as well. Let's see the length of it. It is, so it's about 20 centimeters long. This is quite handy because it's a 3-in-1 utensil, so that's nice. So next up we have a fire starter, and it comes with a little circular tin. On the back there are instructions on how to get the bowl rolling. You've got 6 discs, and fun fact, these smell like crushed ants, which I know sounds weird, but you know that really not really nice smell? Yeah, that's what these smell like. Anyways, so I haven't actually gotten around to using these, so yeah, let's go give it a shot now. So here's the disc. So first what you want to do is kind of like open it up, get the fibers alive. Once it's there we go. And I just want to see how long it will last for, basically. So this is all that's left after 5 minutes of constant burning, which is a very generous amount of time to get a campfire started. Also, when you run out of these, there is a YouTube tutorial on how to make these. So what you do essentially is you go to the supermarket, get a bunch of these cotton pads or cotton ball. They'll work the same way. You melt candle wax, you dip it in continuously and then let it dry, dip it in, let it dry until it has this kind of sturdiness to it, kind of like an Oreo, and then yeah, free refills. And here we have the Ferrocium rod. Now this I've used for about 5 months. As you can tell, it used to be like that thick, and now it's kind of lost a lot of weight. I'll let you know in the comments how much longer this lasts me, but I feel like this has still got a lot of life in it. Comes with this, with a rope attached to both of them, so neither of them go missing. It has a little ruler, as you can see, to, I assume, read maps to. Little bottle opener. I don't really know what this edge is for. If you know, let me know in the comments, because I can't really figure it out. And yeah, this is quite decent. It releases a lot. Obviously I'm not going to do it now because I'm in my room, don't want to set the place on fire. This handle is glow in the dark, which would be quite handy if it's nighttime, you don't have a head torch and you're trying to locate where this is. Yeah, it's excellent. And lastly, we have the pot hanger, which is stainless steel. And then you just get your nesting cup, which should have the 2 holes at the top. And then you just squeeze that on in there. There we go. And then you just hang this over the fire if you wanted to boil your water or cook your soup. There we go. Also, this is compatible with your 1 litre bottle too. So if you wanted to boil your water this way, you would hang that on there too. This is actually quite nice. And we have the bag itself. Now, as you can see, it has molly webbing all around the pack. And at the very back, it's got these clips, which you can attach to any bag that is molly compatible, which essentially maximizes the capacity of the bag itself. Here is an example. We've got a Caribbean day pack. So what I would do is clip these 2 onto the pack, and then that's what it would look like. You can actually deattach the shoulder strap if need be. What else? Oh yeah, at the very bottom there is a hole in case water leaks. It can just come out instead of sogging up the inside. Now, what impressed me most about this bag in general is how much it can actually fit inside. This can easily be a day pack depending how much you drink, but let me just show you how much it can actually fit. So first of all, we've got a food towel, which just makes it easier to clean up afterwards. So that can go to the very bottom. You've got a filtration bag. Here's the stove, nesting cup, and water bottle. The lid, which would go at the very top. My MSR pocket rocket stove. Pot hanger. Spork. Notebook and pencil. Fuel. Here we have some mushroom risotto. Ferrocium rod. Small bic lighter. Miso soup. Little pocket knife. Some fire starters. Paracord. Sunscreen. And would you look at that? It fit all inside this tiny little bag with even some room to spare at the top. I could have made things inside a bit more compressed. For example, the mushroom risotto, I could have put that in a separate Ziploc bag to really decrease the size of it, but I wanted to see if this bag could take it, and what do you know, it can. So for the measurements, I would say this is about 30.5 centimeters long, and here is about 13.5 centimeters wide. Right, so that's all I have to say about the Pathfinder Generation 3 cooking kit. If you have any questions in the comments, just let me know, and yeah, thanks for watching.